With the kitchen almost ready for the grouting to be done on the tiles, I'm just scraping off the bits of glue that hold the tiles apart from each other so they don't go scratch. Our new kitchen has been a long time in the coming, and I'm just so glad to see that it's almost done. I'm really pleased with how it's looking. I'm so proud of it. Hubby has done a fantastic job. I take a break from the tiling and sit outside with my cup of coffee and listen to the birds. I love to see the flowers in the garden, especially the daffodils, those golden trumpets of hope that just make me feel so glad in my heart, just to see their beautiful faces. And I've got some little tulips coming up too. And also the muscari. I just love this muscari. They look like little triangles of tiny grapes or beads that someone, maybe a fairy, has put there. Today I wanted to share with you a little tradition we do in the spring and summer and into the autumn. But as the days get colder, it's nicer to have a hot meal on a Sunday evening. But usually in the spring and the summer, on a Sunday evening, we like to have what my daughter calls Downton Abbey tea. It's not really Downton Abbey tea at all. It's really a simple meal where we have tea, a loaf of good artisan bread, perhaps some cake of some sort, and we have a loaf of bread with simple fixings. In this case today, we're going to have some salad fixings, some good ham, deli charcuterie meats, some eggs, and we just have a simple meal and chat together. You can see here I'm just going to be slicing up some cheese to have with our meal. We're going to be having some mature cheddar and a piece of brie that I've got in the fridge, and I'm just going to slice these up and arrange them on a plate, easy to put onto the pieces of the wholemeal sourdough loaf that I picked up. I like to make the table look as smart as possible with a nice white linen tablecloth and napkins and my favourite Spode Italian plates. The tea set that I'm using here is the Queen's Golden Jubilee tea set, which is one of my favourites. And I'll just fill up a teapot with 3 tea bags and some boiling water to make a lovely pot of tea. I'll leave that to steep for a few minutes and then I'll serve that with milk and sugar. And this meal is so simple, but it is such a tradition in our home, and we love just to linger over tea and to chat and to laugh and to make up different combinations of open sandwiches. I've also got some cake on the table, which happens to be a bit of fruit cake that was left from Christmas that I had put into the freezer. When you're a family of 3, unfortunately, you don't want to eat an entire cake between you when there's only 3 of you, because you get sick and tired of the cake or it's just too much. So I like to put some in the freezer. On this occasion, it was actually a Monday night because on the Sunday we had been out and my daughter was quite sad that she'd missed having our Downton Abbey tea, so she asked if we could please have it on the Monday night. I've also put out some chutneys, some jam, if anyone wanted to have some jam on their bread instead of having a savoury sandwich. And it is a simple meal, but it's so lovely, and especially if you can have it outside or with the doors thrown open and the sound of the birds. I hope you've enjoyed this meal and enjoyed seeing a small part of our family life, and maybe you'd like to try this meal for yourself.